The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Adapted by Sebastian Bonchkiewicz. Part 1.
Who are we seeing to?
27.
Faria!
Governor wants him buried tonight.
The dead, they say, comprehend everything.
Behold him now in all his glory. The late, not so very great, Abbe Faria.
Stinks in here.
Never noticed?
But what of the man forced to live as though dead?
Oh, mother of God, he's heavier than he looks, ain't he, Swan?
Which way round do you want to do this?
Well, top of the head first. You hold the ends together and I'll start stitching up the shroud here.
What of the man, the living, scarcely breathing man?
You ever think it's true? The treasure Abbe Faria said he had stashed.
What of Edmond Dantès?
What do you think? Where's your weight?
You'd think he'd be stiffer in the limbs, wouldn't you?
Bring the barrow over, please.
5 hours is a long time.
You get hold of the weight, and I'll lift his feet in first. And then... the body.
You come here today, my most honoured friends, and ask me to describe all I know of the cataclysm in Paris.
Oh, what's what you're doing?
Sorry, Swan.
And now that a fitting and respectful time has passed, so as not to dishonour the insane and the dead, it is the Count's most solemn wish that I, Ede, his loved and trusted companion, now describe in every detail the events of that extraordinary year in Paris.
Get the body back in the barrow.
So that you may understand at last the meaning of the Count's actions.
I'm trying.
And comprehend, finally, the true nature of his wrath and revelation.
That's more like it.
But first, most honoured friends, you asked me to describe the situation of his birth.
Now, let's get rid of it.
His pedigree and parentage. But I must say to you clearly, and I hope without rancour, that the character of the Count is forged here, in the bowels of the notorious Chateau d'If, with neither pedigree nor parentage to guide or protect him, when he is still poor, wronged Edmond Dantès.
Imagine, though. Just imagine if Faria was right. The treasure of Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo's nothing but a pissing stop off Corsica. I'm getting way too old for this.
Armed only with a righteous storm of vengeful fury, which rages now in his embattled and broken heart.
Thunder now. Let's get this done, Swan.
Ah, Dantès. Dantès, when will your ordeal
Maybe, Claude, you'd be so kind as to open the door to the parapet.
be done?
There's no need to be nasty.
Mary and Joseph, wheel the barrow over to the buttons and tip it on my say-so.
Well, where are you going to be?
I'm carrying you down.
You're not expecting me to tip him without you?
My back's gone.
Then he can stay out here all night and you can explain that to the governor.
Just tip it when I say so.
And now,
1,
at last,
2,
he's
3.
free. And it's here, in this one desperate moment, that the true beginnings of the Count may be properly perceived. It's here, in the depths of the unrepentant sea, pitch black and frozen, while Edmond Dantès, forgotten prisoner 34, struggles to discover the knife he has for so long concealed. A knife he prays will saw through the thoroughly secured bonds which hold him fast to the very bottom of the sea. Dantès, now tempted by the seduction of the deep, to relinquish, to surrender, to forget. Dantès, who knows that in actual fact he can never surrender. Dantès, who knows in every aching fibre of his being that he must, in actual fact, now fulfill the destiny he has appointed for himself, and at last be reborn.
Keep breathing. Dantès.
Happy for real?
Our time together is short.
Am I dead?
On the contrary, dear Dantès, it is I who has passed.
But you can't be here, my dear old friend. You can't be.
Always remember, Edmond. Never forget.
Never forget what?
The names of those that wronged you. The names of those who connived to ensure your disgrace and destruction. Never forget them. Never.
No.
Then say them. Say them out loud for all the universe to hear.
I can't. I'm so tired. The abyss.
Say them, Edmond.
Danglars.
Yes, Danglars. And?
Fernand.
And?
Fernand, the Catalan.
Dantès, good. Remember. Who else?
The prosecutor, the crown
His
prosecutor.
name, Dantès. Say his name.
De Villefort.
Repeat them. Repeat the names of those who betrayed you.
Danglars, Fernand, De Villefort.
Louder.
Danglars, Fernand, De Villefort.
Louder still, Dantès. Loud enough to wake the righteous.
Danglars, Fernand, De Villefort.
Good. Dantès.
But what of you, my dear Abbé?
Good Lord, there 34, you hear me?
At about this time, I'd imagine the prison guards are opening the door to your cell
I'm talking to you, Dantès.
and will attempt to rouse you.
Stop playing silly buggers, 34, and get... Oh, no. Oh, bloody hell, no. Close! Close, so affects the governor!
What's happened, Swan?
Dantès has escaped.
What do you mean, escaped?
Look!
That's the Abbé.
Oh, no!
Then where's Dantès?
Exactly!
It is all exactly as we predicted, Dantès. But now you must concentrate. Now you must remember why God has given you this great opportunity.
Danglars, Fernand, De Villefort.
Yes.
Danglars, Fernand, De Villefort, and I shall be avenged.
Yes.
But how?
With God's blessing, Dantès. With the powers of deduction I taught you. And with the treasure I bequeathed you. The treasure of Monte Cristo. Trust that you do God's will, dear Edmond. Trust that you are his chosen instrument of revenge and revelation.
I do trust it. I do.
And that from this moment on, no earthly king can ever command or contain you again. Rigor.
And then, as if sent by the very hand of God, the bloated body of a drowned Maltese seaman thumps insolently onto the rocks beside him. Dantès, swift as wild lightning, casts off his filthy prison shirt and hastily pulls on the drowned man's cap and blue jerkin.
Over here! Over here!
Where are you?
On the rocks here! On the rocks!
Can you see the boat?
Look, I can't reach it! I can't reach it!
Try!
No good!
You have to let go of the rope!
Don't be drowned!
I'll haul you in if you can grab it! Now try!
Help me! Help me!
Swim toward the rope!
I have it! I have it!
Then hold fast! As I...
you! Gotcha, Maltese! Maltese?
Think, Dantès, think.
You are Maltese, aren't you? The wreck yonder! Thought you had to have been! I am. Maltese! Yeah, my ship was wrecked. Thank you. Thank you.
Who is he, Jacopo?
Poor man's half drowned, Captain, but I think he's Maltese.
Throw him overboard. Check that none of these kegs is damaged.
Captain Batal,
What? You're not thinking straight, Jacopo. He's a spy or squeals to the Coast Guard.
then I'll cut his throat myself. Let's just give him a chance. That's all I ask.
For Christ's sake, let's get out of the storm.
Have some rum, Maltese. That's it, my friend. That's it. Gently.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't want you dying on us, do we?
What's your name?
The name's Jacopo. Now, listen to me, because I don't want to have to say this twice, all right?
All right.
You don't know us. You don't remember us, clear?
Smugglers. You're smugglers.
And best you forget it. Now, rest up as well as you're able, and we'll see where we are in the morning. Assuming we're all here, that is.
Wait, friend. The year. What's the year?
What?
The year.
1829.
And the date?
February the 28th.
14 years. 14 years.
You gotta rest, Maltese. Rest.
But sleep will not come for Dantès.
14 years. 14 years.
By dawn, the storm has passed, leaving the sea restless, rebellious.
You'll never get between those rocks, Captain! They're too wild!
Let me try!
We're way too close!
Think I don't know that? Stir around! Pull her!
I am pulling, but she won't. I give her a try! You need to get below, Maltese! I know these waters!
From where?
Sailed them 100 times and worse than this too!
Give your mate the wheel!
Now, the trick is to sail her into the squall and then... surprise her! He's turning away from the boat! Do you see that, Captain Batal?
Good work, Maltese!
Where are we headed?
South to Corsica. You want me to take over?
Oh, she's a good boat, this. She handles well.
Of course she does. She's a Jeune Amélie. Hold her steady now. Understood?
Nicely done, Maltese. Very nicely done.
Confident, suddenly youthful Edmond Dantès stands again at the prow of a ship.
There she goes!
And as the days become weeks, Dantès makes himself indispensable.
Who taught you to sail this good, Maltese?
Picked it up.
Picked it up. You're a master seaman.
Ask no questions, Jacopo.
The town won't hear a word against you. Well, that's rare, Maltese. Rare like unicorns is rare.
You're a good man, Jacopo. And I owe you my life.
You did every man aboard a favor.
Doesn't mean I'm not grateful, though. Nor will I forget it. Never.
You're a strange one, Maltese.
But as Dantès confidently commands the wheel, there now rises before him a younger and more innocent incarnation of himself, standing at the prow of another great ship he came to think of as his own, the Pharaon. Observe her now, most honoured friends, as she glides gracefully into the old port of Marseille.
Ahoy there, Dante! Monsieur Morel!
On that most fateful and accursed of days.
We thought we lost you! Not a chance, monsieur! That's a boy! Hold on! I'm coming aboard! I'll have a rope lowered!
February the 24th, in the year 1815.
Dead, Dantes? Captain Leclerc is dead?
14 long years before.
The crew mourn him to a man,
And you brought the Pharaon home in his stead?
as was my duty as first mate. Did I do wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? You may well have saved the business. You may well have saved Morel and Sons, boy. Oh, your father will be so proud of you. Hey, Danglars.
Monsieur Morel?
Is the cargo safe?
Safe and sound and all accounted for. I have the complete inventory if
And
you'd like
that's
to.
all down to you, Edmond.
Sorry?
It was nothing. Nothing, he says. Well, Danglars, I wouldn't want to guess at the true contents of your sorry soul, but you and the rest of the crew must be down on your knees thanking the good Lord for sending us Dantès here as Captain Leclerc's first mate.
I can't speak for the rest of the crew, but my poor knees are quite worn to splinters from all that giving thanks.
Worn to splinters. Did he hear that, Dantès?
Tie them ropes off.
Aye, aye.
Wait, Francois, I'm coming. If you'll excuse me, Monsieur Morel, Danglars.
Dantès.
Francois, give me the rope.
What a find that young man is. I shall make him captain, I think.
Of the Pharaohs?
Seafaring talent like that can't go to waste.
Well, indeed not, Monsieur Morel. Indeed not. Still, there is the matter of,
Of what?
of our stop at Elba. Our unexpected stop. Most irregular.
What on earth were you doing on Elba?
Who can say? Well, I'm sure it was nothing.
Well, for God's sake, man.
Well, I did happen to glance in on poor Captain Leclerc as he lay dying and saw... Yeah, I'm sure it was nothing.
You saw what?
The captain give Dantès a package.
Addressed to?
Why, fortune teller, Monsieur Morel. All I know is that it delayed our arrival at Marseille by a good 2 days.
Isn't there something you should be doing, Danglars?
I'm all done, I believe.
Then lend a hand over there, will you?
Not upset you, I hope, sir. You did ask.
Yeah, not at all. It's just...
I'm on my way.
Dantès!
Monsieur.
What's this I hear about you stopping off at Elba? Was there some kind of emergency?
No, there was no emergency. Captain Leclerc gave me a package for the Grand Marshal.
The Grand? And did you deliver it?
As instructed.
It was an order.
It was Captain Leclerc's last.
I see. Listen, Edmond, while you were on Elba, you didn't happen to see...
He came to speak with the Marshal while I was there. Asked about the ship, its cargo. And when I mentioned your name, he recalled that he served with a Morel in Venice.
You spoke with him?
For half a minute.
And the Emperor remembered my Uncle Polycarp?
If that was his...
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All the same, Dantès.
Monsieur?
One shouldn't be talking openly of conversations with Napoleon Bonaparte. Especially in public.
No?
Edmond, my boy, listen. It doesn't matter how fine a sailor you are, you can't afford to be naive. Not with the Emperor exiled and the King restored. This is France. Politics. Politics. Everything is politics. Do you know what was contained in the package you handed to the Marshal?
No idea, I swear.
And long may it stay that way.
Customs are coming aboard with your permission.
You're a good boy, Edmond. A good boy.
And you are the best of men. Indeed, I consider myself to have two fathers. My own and your own good self, monsieur.
You will send my very best to your father, won't you?
I will, sir. As soon as I'm done here, I intend to go straight home.
Oh, you'd better look lively there, Dantès. After all, I understand there's also a certain young Catalan who'll be very glad to know you're home safe.
Mercedes.
The most beautiful girl in all Marseille, they say.
In all the world, monsieur.
Talk like that would charm a mermaid boy.
Well, Monsieur Morel?
Haven't you got anything better to do than pester me, Danglars?
Did young Dantès give good reason for our stop at Elba?
He did, Danglars. He did, yes. Now, I'd like to see the inventory.
It's a shame to see him neglecting his duty.
He neglected nothing.
And he told you about the other letter?
What other letter?
The letter he was given along with the package by Captain Leclerc. I was sure he would have mentioned it.
If that letter exists, then I'll ask for it and Edmond will give it straight to me.
Best not, monsieur. Let sleeping dogs lie, eh?
Then why bring up the bloody thing, man?
Idle curiosity. Nothing more. I'd hate to see Dantès get into any kind of trouble. Times being what they are. I'll fetch you up that inventory.
Maltese! Maltese!
But Dantès' reverie is not to last.
Daydreaming again, Maltese?
Captain Batin.
Something the matter with you, man?
Not a thing.
Set a course for the Isle of Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo?
Someone step on your grave?
Huh?
Don't know the place, do you?
I'll set a course straight away.
And set a course for her he does, while his soul trembles with excitement and apprehension. Monte Cristo, Monte Cristo, Monte...
What the hell's happened?
Coast Guard Patrol, Captain Batam, port side.
Can we outrun them?
No chance.
Bastards, don't kill us! Maltese,
Yes, Captain.
get yourself a gun.
A gun?
You know how to handle a gun, don't you?
I do.
And stand your ground.
You may depend upon it.
10 minutes later, and the deck of the Jeune Amélie is soaked
Help me, Maltese! Help me!
in blood.
They're not saving you, pirate!
Lower your weapon.
Talking to me?
Lower your weapon, or I shoot.
We are the King's Coast Guard.
I answer to no earthly king.
You what? Ah! You killed him, Maltese. You bloody killed him.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Then let's get this done!
As dawn breaks across the sea, there is no sign of the Coast Guard or their scuttled boat. There is just the blue, blue water lapping in the still of the morning.
Did what we had to do, lads. Coast Guard wasn't looking to bring any of us in for trial. You know it. I know it. Now I say we head to Monte Cristo. Leave last night to the sea. You with me? Aye. What are we waiting for? Monte Cristo! Maltese, when you're ready!
With the gentlest of touches, the Jeune Amélie at last sails out across that lively sea, where even the waves seem to sing, Monte Cristo, Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo!
Bring her in smooth, Maltese!
Words cannot do justice to Dante's first glimpse of the barren isle of Monte Cristo, with its outcrops of skull-white rock baking in the 2 o'clock sun.
Drop anchor!
With its flocks of wild goats scampering curiously this way and that as they take a first glimpse of the crew of the Jeune Amélie, now setting up camp on that long, undisturbed beach.
Maltese!
Yes, Captain.
You and Jacopo take a scout around the island while we set up camp down here.
I'd sooner go on my own.
Why?
I'll be faster on my own.
What are you standing there for?
Dante's heart is fit to burst with anticipation.
And Maltese!
Yes, Captain?
Bring us back some dinner!
For over an hour, Dantes climbs and clambers across the rocks of Monte Cristo, the words of Abbé Faria repeating in his ears.
Where cried river bed ends and the ravine begins. Those are the caves where you were first to look.
Remorselessly, the sun beats down upon poor Dantes, but no amount of heat will slow him in his quest. And after an hour following the river...
The ravine. This must be the ravine.
Maltese! Where are you, Maltese?
Jacopo!
Captain says he wants everybody back at the boat!
On my way!
Did you kill a goat for roasting?
It's by the overhang over there.
What do you think then? Monte Cristo?
I can see why nobody much bothers with it. Let's get back, shall we?
Maltese,
What?
when the Coast Guard came aboard, it said you answered to no earthly king.
It was his life or yours.
Hey, and don't think I'm not grateful, but I still don't understand what...
If that's so, then I hope you'll do something for me, Jacopo.
Name it.
Never question me like that again. Agreed?
If you say so, Maltese.
The goat's in that cave, yonder.
You're not going to try and jump that gap, are you?
Watch me.
But what if you fall between the rocks?
I know what I'm doing.
Hey, you watch yourself.
Always.
We need help here! You're not suggesting I leave you here, Maltese.
I'm suggesting you finish your trade with the Turk and then send someone back to find me, Captain.
Try and move, just a little.
It's no good. My back.
I'll stay with him.
That might be best.
You need Jacopo on board with you, Captain. You know... You know you do.
We'll leave you food, drink, and such provisions as you'll need, but mark my words, we'll be back for you, Maltese. Come, Jacopo!
You look after yourself, my friend.
You too. You too.
I don't want to lose the wind, Jacopo!
I'll make sure Patin's true to his word.
Go!
That you can die on us!
Go!
But no sooner has the Jeune Amélie set sail than...
To work, Dantès. To work. Where the tried riverbed ends and the ravine begins. Those are the caves where you were first to look.
You ask me, my most honoured friends, to describe the exact location of where Dantès at last discovers...
Is this the cave, Abbé Faria? Is this the cave where you hid your treasure, my dear old friend?
But now, as his eyes adjust to the dark of the cave,
God be
he
praised.
sees, dazzling, even in that pale half-light, a cavern crammed tight with emeralds and diamonds and pearls without compare.
It's not possible.
Where he discovers such riches
As are not found in heaven.
and at this moment, in a forgotten cave on the all but forgotten Isle of Monte Cristo,
Dead, you say?
I'm sorry to say so.
his true journey begins.
Dantès is dead?
He is.
To Dantès. Dear departed Dantès.
To Dantès.
Won't you at least let me pour you a glass of wine in his memory, Abbé Bassani?
I am quite content with water.
The sign of the inn of the Pont du Gard creaks in even the slightest breeze.
Did you know poor Dantès well?
I administered the last rites to him.
Then he died with a clear conscience.
His death, I do assure you, Monsieur Cadrousse, was utterly wretched.
But very few customers on that fly-bitten and dusty road outside Marseille ever stopped to hear it.
May I ask what it was killed him?
Prison killed him. That he survived as long as he did was a miracle in itself.
Did you just catch...
Habits one picks up. Now, fly away. Perhaps you might say a prayer for Dantès.
Let us look a little closer at the kindly, somewhat grizzled face of Abbé Busoni.
You see how the Lord only punishes the good.
I believe the Lord only punishes the wicked.
And perhaps we may find features with which we are already acquainted.
Well, there I would have to disagree with you. I take Dantès.
Was Edmond Dantès good? I believed him to be a criminal.
Oh, there's a lot I could tell you about that young man. Things that happened.
There are.
But honour demands silence. Oh, excuse me.
You knew his father, I believe.
Oh, old Louis Dantès. My poor heart breaks to even hear his name. How that man suffered. Petitioning the magistrates every day for some news of his son, receiving nothing. Awful, Awful.
He died of typhoid, I believe.
Typhoid? He died of starvation.
Starvation?
Sure you weren't acquainted with old Dantès, father?
You say the old man petitioned every day.
Stood on the steps outside the Crown Prosecutor's office. But Monsieur de Villefort would not receive him.
De Villefort.
In fact,
The name is anguish.
de Villefort denied even interviewing Dantès on the night of his arrest. Can't have been anybody else, though, can it? He was the man in charge.
And is this Monsieur de Villefort still in Marseille?
Oh, went straight to the top, did de Villefort. No flies on him. Made Crown Prosecutor of Paris.
Crown Prosecutor?
Yeah, make no mistake. This is a very powerful man we're talking about. Made his name hunting down Bonapartists, revolutionaries.
Cadruce!
Yes, my butterfly.
How many times have I said about drinking with the customers?
But we don't have customers, do we? We never have customers. Now come down and talk with us, why don't you?
Who's this, then?
Allow me to present my wife, Mathilde.
Enchanted, madam. I am the Abbé Busoni, and I am an acquaintance of an old friend of your husband's.
Which drunk would that be, then?
Now.
His name was Edmond Dantès.
Dantès! That's the boy that disappeared. The one you said...
Shh. Come and sit down.
You knew him?
Speak your business, Mr. Priest.
Wine! My butterfly, wine.
Shut up. Well...
It was always Dante's avowed belief that he was wrongly accused and imprisoned. He spoke of it many times, and I must confess that I came to believe him.
I'd like you to leave, Abbé.
Of course.
I won't have that talk in my inn. Allegations! I won't have it.
I wasn't implying that you had any hand in it.
There are issues surrounding the case. Issues, Abbé Busoni, delicate issues.
Of course, I quite understand there are sensitivities. I assume then that you won't be interested in what Dantès has bequeathed to you.
Bequeathed to us?
A pleasure talking to you, Monsieur Cadrousse, madam.
What did Dantès leave us?
I thought you wanted me to...
Well, it can't have been much, can it?
Can't it?
Glances. Curious, avaricious glances are exchanged between husband and wife. Glances the Abbé does not fail to note.
For a few years, Dantès cared for a fellow prisoner who was incarcerated in the same cell as him, Lord Wilmore, an Englishman released after the collapse of the Republic and the restoration of King Louis.
God save him!
Quite. In gratitude, Wilmore left young Dantès this.
What is that? Is that...
Is this some sort of joke?
I assure you it is not.
Then what is it?
It is what it looks like.
It looks like a diamond ring.
The stone alone is worth 75,000 francs, I believe. And it was Dante's last wish that I sell it and divide its value 5 ways. A fifth to your good self, Monsieur Cadrousse. A fifth to Danglars, who served with him upon the Ferron. Another to Fernand, the Catalan fisherman. Another to his beloved fiancée, Mercedes. And a last fifth to his dear departed... to his dear departed father, Louis Dantès. But since I now learn that old Dantès is dead, then its value will have to be divided into 4 and shared amongst his remaining trusted friends. What do you say, monsieur?
But at the inn of the Pont du Gard, there is only an astonished silence and the creak of a long-neglected sign.
I say there are things that you should know about these so-called friends of poor Edmond Dantès.
Things?
Bolt the door, wife. The inn of the Pont du Gard is closed for the rest of the day.
You mind if I take a closer look at that ring?
With pleasure.
Oh, and you wouldn't be lying to us, Father?
Abbé Busoni's a man of God, my butterfly. And I won't have him insulted with insinuations, not while he rests beneath my roof. Now bolt the door. But I must tell you, in all seriousness, Abbé Busoni, that the men of whom I'm about to speak are powerful, powerful people now.
These friends of Dante.
Very powerful. Do you understand?
I'm not sure that
They could crush us, easy as you could have crushed that fly.
I see.
So, where to begin?
Light gleams now in the eyes of the innkeeper Cadrousse.
I suggest the beginning.
A light as bright as diamonds, glittering deliciously in a flame.
Night before Dantès was arrested, we was all in this bar, just off the quayside, the Marionette. There was me, Danglars, and the Catalan fisherman Fernand. Go on. Of course, we're going back 15 years here, but I recall that night clear as if it was yesterday. Danglars had just returned from 3 months at sea with Dantès, and he had a right thirst on him. But the way I remember it, it was Fernand who said,
Captain? Old Morel made Edmond bloody Dantès captain of the Pharaon?
Tell the world, why don't you?
But that's not right, Danglars. That's out of order, that is. You deserve captain, and I don't care who knows it.
Dantès is a good man. He'll do well. To Dantès.
To Dantès!
Dantès. Always bloody Dantès. Did you see him in Mercedes on the quayside? Bloody Romeo and Juliet. He's only been away 3 months. Me, I've been at her side day after day, waiting for something, anything, some sign of affection. I even sing to her.
So does a sweet little pussycat.
You want to take this outside?
Will you stop making a spectacle of yourself, Fernand?
Oh, I love her. I love her.
And I'd sooner be captain of the Pharaon. But we can't have everything in this life.
Pass a bit more of that wine, will you?
It's only because you have never loved that you can be so callous.
The only thing you want to do is get inside them pretty petticoats. I seen the way you look at her. Naughty, naughty Fernand.
Another word and I'll cut your drunken throat, Caderousse, I will.
Still, I do feel bad about one thing.
And what's that?
Protecting a traitor. Not doing my duty to the king.
What are you talking about?
Dantès has a letter. Don't know who it's addressed to exactly, but 2 days shy of getting back to Marseille, he decides to drop anchor at Elba. See the Emperor.
You saying Dantès is plotting to bring Bonaparte back?
I'm saying that I don't feel right about knowing what I do. As a loyal and true subject of His Majesty. That's why I wrote this.
For the attention of the Crown Prosecutor, Monsieur de Villefort...
Read it quietly, man. Jesus.
Don't look like you're writing.
Because I disguised it, stupid. Read.
For the attention of the Crown Prosecutor, Monsieur de Villefort, regarding Edmond Dantès, first mate of the Pharaon, arriving today, 24th of February 1815, at Marseille. Dantès holds a letter addressed to a member or members of the traitorous Bonapartist committee in Paris. Incontrovertible proof of his guilt will be made when the letter is found upon his person. Dantès may be discovered at his father's house or aboard the Pharaon. Oh, my Danglars.
You can't send that. It would destroy him.
Why not?
For no.
Maybe it does go a bit far, Danglars.
Ah, you're right. You're both right. I'm sorry I wrote it. Pass us that candle and I'll burn the note right now.
Wait.
What?
Just scrunch it up.
Like this?
Exactly like that. Now chuck it away.
Done.
You don't want to leave that thing lying about in here. Anyone could pick it up.
Is that a fact? Have another drink, Caderousse. On me.
What about the note?
What about what?
The note.
Oh. It's nothing for you to worry about, Caderousse. In fact, as I recall, you never saw any note, did you?
And with that, Danglars and Fernand walked out of the bar, but...
Night has wrapped its cloak about the scuffed old table, and only a solitary candle.
But it was all a ruse.
Gutters.
Because no sooner had Fernand and Danglars made it look as if they'd left the bar, then back comes Fernand to retrieve the note and deliver it straight to the authorities. To de Villefort.
You saw this?
I was out in the alley, wasn't I? Taking myself a moment, if you know what I mean, dear Abbé.
And you heard?
Everything.
Did you get the letter back, Fernand?
I did, Danglars. I did. What do we do about Caderousse?
Caderousse is a thief and a drunk. There's nobody going to take his word over ours.
Perhaps he should have himself an accident.
And draw attention to ourselves. Think, Fernand, think!
All right. No need to say it like...
You're clear, Fernand. Clear about what will happen as soon as this letter is delivered. The consequences.
Dantès will be arrested, Danglars.
Dantès will be arrested, and more than likely thrown in jail for treason.
Then that will be an end to him.
And you can live with that.
If it means you get to be captain of the Pharaon, and I marry Mercedes, then...
And nobody must ever know.
Won't be me that opens his mouth.
Then deliver the letter to the prosecutor's office.
Why can't you go?
Because I might be recognised, dummy.
Who are you calling a dummy?
Will you please just get a grip on that temper of yours? Now go.
And did he go? Of course he did. Young Dantès was arrested at his wedding feast with Mercedes. Guards just marched right in, took him off to who knows where.
But there's been a mistake.
That's what they all say, Dantès.
But I don't know what I'm supposed to have done.
Save it for the Crown Prosecutor. Now get on your feet!
Mercedes! Mercedes!
And that was the last I heard of him, until you showed up here this evening.
And Fernand and Danglars, what became of them?
Fernand joins the army, doesn't he? Rises high, decorated. Bags himself the title of the Commander de Morcerf. Very nice, thank you.
Commander de Morcerf.
And Danglars?
Is now an investment banker. And it's Baron Danglars, thank you very much. One of the richest men in Paris, they say. And very powerful. They both are. That's why we must be cautious, discreet.
Then Edmond Dantès was betrayed both by Commander de Morcerf and Baron Danglars.
On Jesus' blood, all I say here tonight is true.
Then you were right, Abbé Faria. Right about everything.
What?
My husband is a lot of things, but a liar he is not.
Thank you both for your candor. If you would bring me my hat, Monsieur Caderousse.
Of course.
Aren't you forgetting something, Abbé Busoni?
Forgive me, my dear lady. There is just one more question I have.
And that is?
Mercedes, Dante's fiancée, did she not wait for him?
She waited for years, didn't she?
The poor girl's heart was quite broken.
Yeah.
For 2 years, she resisted Fernand's advances, petitioned the court, until...
Until?
She accepted, finally, that her Edmond was never coming back and was most likely dead. That's when she married Fernand.
After everything he did to Dantes?
Don't suppose she had any idea, did she? They've even got a boy, I think.
Oh, well, Albert.
Albert. Quite the little prince, I hear.
I see. Well, then, what can I say? Monsieur Caderousse, Madame.
Oh.
May Dante's diamond bring you all the happiness you deserve.
And Baron Danglars, Commander Fernand,
are not worth further discussion.
Bless you, Abbé Busoni. Bless you.
An hour later, and Monsieur and Madame Caderousse consider their good fortune.
We should go get it valued.
I'll be sure to do that tomorrow.
I'll come with you. It's a while since I got to Marseille.
Believe it best if you stay here, wife.
Beg pardon?
Said it would be better if you stayed here.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Husband?
Time to fly away, my little butterfly.
Get away from me! Caderousse! Get away from me!
While at the side of the road, in the depths of that dry and savage night, a man sits, weeping.
Oh, Father.
For all that he has so grievously lost.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I quite caught the name.
Lord Wilmore.
We've heard this name before.
And our business is?
Edmond Dantès, imprisoned in the Chateau d'If.
And we have met this man before. Disguised first as a corpse, and later as a priest.
I'm looking for information.
You've dropped some coins, your lordship.
600 francs, if I'm not mistaken. Would you say it was enough to gain a glance at an old prison record?
600.
The Dantès file would be kept here in the Public Records Office. Edmond Dantès.
It would.
Then...
Edmond Dantès. Edmond Dantès. Ah, here it is. The case file. Right at the very bottom.
It appears somebody may have attempted to bury it.
It would seem so. Although you do know that this prisoner tried to escape from the Chateau d'If.
I didn't know that.
About a year or so ago. Quite the scandal it was. Disguised himself as the corpse of an old priest.
Heavens.
Fazir or Faria or some such. The two of them were in cahoots, apparently. They'd even dug some sort of a tunnel between their cells. Desperate measures, eh?
Then this Dantès is at large.
No, sir. Not a chance. Nobody escapes the D'If. Dantès was thrown into the sea. Cannonball about his feet.
He's dead?
Drowned, without a doubt.
Would you mind if I took a look at it, the file?
Be my guest, your lordship.
And are these notes on the arrest papers from de Villefort?
That's the Crown Prosecutor's signature, yes. The notes would have been taken on the night of Dantès' arrest.
I see.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Lord Wilmore?
You've been more than helpful, Monsieur Boville. Thank you.
There they are. A little faded, but quite distinguishable. The words Dantès has dreaded for so very long.
Regarding Edmond Dantès, fanatical Bonapartist, plotted to return Bonaparte from Elba, solitary confinement in the Chateau d'If, close supervision. N-A-T-B-T. What do these letters signify?
May I see? No action to be taken. It means the prisoner, Dantès, was considered to be too dangerous to be released.
Ever?
It would seem so.
And the handwriting is...
That of de Villefort, the Crown Prosecutor.
It's definitely his hand.
I've seen that signature 1,000 times.
And these letters here?
Are petitions from one Mercedes Roaz, Louis Dantès, the prisoner's father, and Monsieur Morel, the prisoner's employer. Ran the trading firm Morel & Sons down at the Old Port.
Ran?
I hear the old man Morel's fallen on hard times. Apparently the company's on the very brink of collapse. Such a fine family, too. A shame, really. Where were we?
Let's call our agreed sum 1,000.
Your lordship, I don't know what to say.
I can, of course, trust upon your discretion.
Of course, absolutely.
Lost? The Pharaon is lost?
Yeah, but the crew survived. I had confirmation from Penelon, the first mate.
But the loss of the Pharaon must have dire implications for your business, Monsieur Morel.
Dire implications. It means we are ruined, sir.
Lord Wilmore, face shadowed, eyes narrowed, stares intently at the worried man before him. A man worry has made stooped, nervous.
And now you are come to me today with, I'm sure, a final demand for all that we owe your company in Rome, Lord Wilmore.
Actually, the contrary.
Beg pardon?
I am authorized by Messrs. Thompson and French of Rome to extend your credit. It is all here.
Extended?
I assume that this will help you manage your business for at least 3 more months.
But your lordship, without a boat...
As a resourceful man of business, you have my every confidence.
But this is more than we could possibly have
hoped for, yes.
Allow me to shake your hand once more, Lord Wilmore.
Monsieur Morel, I assure you that this decision is based solely on your solid business performance over the last 40 years. Let us not be sentimental.
Indeed not.
Then please accept this note of security.
I don't know what to say.
Well, when one discovers oneself to be at a loss for words, it is always good advice, I find, to say nothing. We shall meet again on the morning of September the 5th, at which time we shall reassess your financial situation. Is that acceptable?
More than acceptable.
Until the 5th.
Until then.
And now, as old man Morel gathers his wife and daughter to share in his unexpectedly good news, Lord Wilmore walks purposefully towards his handcrafted yacht, exhaustively fitted with every conceivable comfort.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you, Jacopo.
But no sooner is Lord Wilmore aboard, and away from the prying eyes of the always curious Marseillaise,
Successful meeting, Maltese?
Most satisfactory.
then he removes his ostrich-feathered hat and ornately laced collar, and gently tugs off his soft leather boots, unmistakably revealing
Jacopo,
Edmond Dantès.
I need you to listen carefully to me.
Yes, sir.
There is a man I would like you to find right away. His name is Penelon. Tell him that if he loves the Morels, as I know he does, then he's to do all that is asked of him without question.
Straight away.
And Jacopo,
Yes, sir.
discretion.
Always, Maltese.
But 3 months pass as swift as wasps
Leave me be, Maximilian, please.
about spilt honey.
I insist that you open this door!
Did I not make myself clear?
Perfectly!
What are you doing?
Father?
Not another step, Maximilian, and please don't interfere. The gun is loaded.
As is mine.
What?
I've come to join you, Father.
Join me?
Let us both die here today, as father and son, in these once proud offices of Morel and Sons.
Family honour requires only my blood.
Our bankruptcy besmirches us all. I insist I die with you.
But who will look after your mother and sister if we both take our lives today?
My mind is quite made up.
And who will tell Lord Wilmore our business is collapsed, if not you, Maximilian?
Is he coming today?
September the 5th.
But honour demands...
Family honour demands my death, not yours, Max. Thank your mother for all that we have been blessed with over the years. Attend to your sister Julie, too. She is your responsibility now.
Father! Father!
The door, Maximilian. I don't want your sister distressed.
Of course. Oh, this may not be the best time for
For what?
You must listen to your brother, Julie.
A gun, Father?
These are not matters that concern you.
Not matters that... Max?
Honour demands...
Honour demands that you look at this.
Is that a diamond?
It is.
From where?
I don't know, but I received a letter from some person who signed himself as Sinbad.
Sinbad?
And, according to the letter, it is Sinbad's greatest sorrow to see the once great name of Morel brought low. So for that reason, he wanted me to accept this diamond on your behalf.
It is out of the question. Completely out of the question. Who is this Sinbad?
From the tone of his letter, I sensed that he was very familiar with our family. But the diamond is not the reason I'm here, Father.
It isn't?
The Pharaon is saved.
What?
It's coming into port right now. Morel and Sons is saved from ruin, Father. See for yourself.
Can this really be?
The eyeglass. Fetch me the eyeglass.
Here you are.
That's Penelon. That's Penelon on the deck. And he's waving. Morel and Sons is saved, Max. Saved! My hat. Where's my hat? We must get down there immediately. Put the guns away, Max.
Yes, Father.
The Lord be praised!
But we cannot linger here, my most honoured friends. We cannot watch as the Pharaon is unloaded and the fortunes of the family are reversed. Nor can we afford to idle away a minute or two, studying the familiar features of the gentleman in the canary yellow cloak, who observes this scene from the shadows of a vintner's doorway, and who brushes away a solitary tear as he gives the signal
Set a course for Greece, Jacopo.
Straight away, Maltese.
to set sail.
Well, I be there, lads! We sail within the half hour!
I don't know what more I can say about him, Maximilian.
But he must have told you something about himself. Anything? All I know is that I owe him my life.
Of course you recognise our location, my most honoured guests.
Honestly, Maximilian, he's like some kind of benevolent octopus with an invisible network of tentacles spreading every which way at once.
An octopus? And you arranged to rendezvous with him today?
10 o'clock at my apartments on the 21st of May.
Yes, we are in Paris, in the fashionably decorated drawing room of one of its most eligible bachelors.
Do try to look just the tiniest bit interested, Max.
Albert de Morcerf.
I am.
And did we not last see his guest, Maximilian Morel, on a quayside in Marseille some 10 long years before?
He is, without doubt, the most extraordinary fellow.
For now it is time to speak of the cataclysm.
Excuse me, sir.
The cataclysm in Paris.
Yes, Marcel?
There is a gentleman at the door, sir. He says he has an appointment with you.
Did he give a name?
He did, sir. The Count of Monte Cristo.
In The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, adapted by Sebastian Bonchkiewicz, Edmond Dantès is played by Ian Glen, Haydée by Jane Lapotaire, Abbé Faria by Richard Johnson, and Monsieur Morel by Robert Blythe. Danglars is Toby Jones, Fernand Zubin Varla, Cadrousse Ben Crow, Mathilde Liza Sadovy, and Jacopo Joe Sims. Captain Patin is played by Patrick Brennan, Albert de Morcerf by Will Howard, Max Morel by Adam Nagaitis, Julie Morel by Eleanor Crooks, and Claude by Paul Stonehouse. The music is by David Tobin and Jeff Meagan. And the directors are Jeremy Mortimer and Sasha Yevtushenko.
Tomorrow, the Count of Monte Cristo continues his slow revenge on his enemies. What if an apparent meteor shower was actually the invasion fleet of an alien race? What if they were incubating in the ocean deeps until they were ready to begin their war of attrition against the human race? That is the scenario for the great sci-fi author John Wyndham's classic tale, The Kraken Wakes. On BBC Radio 4 Extra this weekend, you can hear an adaptation by Val McDermid, who retells this dramatic novel in light of contemporary fears of climate change. 2 radio reporters are drawn into the story as it unfolds.
Asteroids that disintegrate do not choose where they land.
So are you saying the fireballs are intelligent?
Intelligent or programmed, it's academic, really.
So the question is, where did they come from?
No. The question is predicated on the fact that somewhere in the order of 3,000 fireballs have gone down and nothing has come back up again. How on earth can they survive if they're at the bottom of the ocean, where the pressure is an unimaginable 750 kilos per square centimetre? And what are they doing down there?
Maybe they just disintegrated.
Oh, let us hope so, my dear. Let us hope so.
Starring Tamsin Gregg, Paul Higgins and Richard Harrington, The Kraken Wakes in Radio 4 Extra's 7th Dimension, starting on Saturday night at 6 o'clock and midnight.
Hailstones the size of mint imperials have hit the Peak District. Local residents describe the extreme weather as a breath of fresh air.
The new series of Newsjack, the topical show making sure no political, economic or social stone is unturned.
It's been a good week for public health as vehicles are banned from idling outside.
The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, adapted by Sebastian Bonchkiewicz. Part 2.
Of course, Danglars is consumed with envy, but he'd never go so far as to actually admit it.
And this Count of Monte Cristo has called upon your husband?
Paris is cold for May.
Apparently, he requested a line of credit at the bank worth over 6 million francs.
6 million?
According to Danglars, he is as rich as Croesus. And the apartment he has bought himself. Oh, the pride of the Champs-Élysées.
Goodness.
Not that anyone's actually seen it, of course.
But Paris is also alive with rumour.
He received no visitors. 8 weeks in town and not one invitation, despite his being invited to every fashionable salon there is.
No.
Outrageous, isn't it? Speaking of outrageous, I take it you've seen the front page of this morning's newspaper.
I have. And I, for one, do not believe a word of it. Commander Fernand de Morcerf, a national traitor? Nonsense. Your husband should be ashamed for printing it.
My words, exactly. But will Danglars listen?
As far as I'm concerned, the mere fact that the de Morcerfs are proceeding as planned with this year's spring ball categorically proves that the commander has nothing, absolutely nothing to answer for. Do you suppose the Count is invited?
One would imagine so. Monsieur de Villefort will prosecute the case if it ever comes to that, I assume.
Oh, please, don't even speak of it, dear. I mean, people have been coming and going all morning. To be honest, it's a blessing to be out of the house.
Oh, how very inconvenient it must be for all of you.
Edouard, I do not worry about. He's such a wonderful, wonderful child.
Indeed.
But Valentine... To be perfectly honest with you, I am at something of a loss as to what to do with that silly girl this afternoon. She's so very Valentine.
Then take the dappled greys out for a ride.
Oh, now?
Why not? The carriage waits in the courtyard.
Oh.
But let us now attend, most honoured friends, to the clatter of hooves and wheels on the cobbled streets as they thunder towards those same apartments, the apartments of the Count of Monte Cristo. And watch as, terrifyingly,
What's happening, stepmother? Hold onto your brother Edouard, Valentine!
they suddenly founder.
I just can't imagine how it can have happened, Count.
No.
And let us now witness the first act of the cataclysm the Count has come to wreak on those who so maliciously betrayed him.
1 minute we were in the carriage, and the next the horses are... Whatever happened, do you think?
I have no idea.
The rearing. Oh.
Oh, drink a little more of this, Madame de Villefort.
I can't think what we would have done if your man had not been there to assist us. I cannot.
No.
What is this?
A tonic to revive you, nothing more.
And Edouard? Where's Edouard?
He and Valentine are next door.
Are they all right?
I believe Valentine is reading and Edouard is playing contentedly with his toys.
If anything were to happen to that most dearest of boys, then I don't know. I really don't know what I would do.
And Valentine?
Valentine is more, how does one say it politely, self-contained. Takes after her late mother, my husband's first wife.
Then she is not your daughter?
Heavens, no. This elixir is really very good. Was it made from some sort of compound?
It was.
Of what elements?
Is chemistry an interest?
To a frivolous, silly woman such as myself, but yes, Count, yes. The light that science casts on the invisible world has always fascinated.
In that case, I would be delighted to enlighten you.
And as the wife discovers the secrets of the Count's elixir, so the husband...
Order! Order! This emergency tribunal will come to order. Monsieur de Villefort
makes his case.
The allegations prepared by the Crown Prosecutor's Office against Commander Fernand de Morcerf are as follows. 1. That during the war against Turkey 10 years ago, he actively conspired with the Turkish authorities against our ally, the potentate Ali Pasha. 2. That he profited personally from this act of treachery. And 3, that this betrayal led directly to the assassination of one of France's most trusted allies, as well as ensuring the eventual victory of the enemy. No matter how unpalatable the members of this committee may find these allegations, it is my intention to provide you with an eyewitness tomorrow who will directly corroborate all that the Crown alleges. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What always intrigues me about this particular elixir is how easily it can be appropriated into something infinitely more dangerous.
Dangerous? In what way?
As you have just demonstrated, a simple readjustment of the chemicals is enough to produce a deadly poison.
Poison?
So subtle, one would have difficulty believing the victim had died of anything but natural causes.
Very macabre.
But I think that perhaps Madame de Villefort has had enough of her chemistry lesson for one day.
It was most diverting, my dear Count.
A pleasure.
And may I say how magnificent these apartments of yours are.
They are nothing to what my house in Auteuil will be.
Your house in Auteuil?
A house I hope that you and your husband will do me the great honor of visiting. Number 28 Rue de la Fontaine.
I'm sure Monsieur de Villefort will only be too delighted.
Although I trust you are not afraid of ghosts.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, the house comes with a most curious story, but I'm sure you are in much too much of a hurry to hear it.
I believe you are toying with me, monsieur.
I?
Yes, you.
Well, the story goes that there were once two lovers. He, a young widower, she, a beautiful heiress. Not long after their secret affair commenced, she found she was with child. Neither could afford the attendant scandal, and in their desperation, they decided to bury their newborn under a tree.
No!
Where the pathetic remains were tragically unearthed many years later.
Dear God! Who would do such a thing?
And it is said that one can still hear the infant's ghostly wails in the night. Of course, it is just a nonsensical story.
Of course. And I have taken up far too much of your time.
Not at all.
Now, I shall gather up the children and bid you adieu.
Will I be seeing you at the spring ball this evening?
Sadly, no. My husband does not believe it appropriate. These dreadful allegations against Commander de Morcerf.
Ah, yes, the allegations.
Well, naturally, I don't believe a word of it, but my husband is, well, the Crown Prosecutor. Are the children through here?
They are.
Then I shall see myself out, and thank you again.
I've never seen a house like it.
Count?
Yes, Grandfather, the Count of Monte Cristo. They say he's even wealthier than you.
Wealthier? Possible? Not.
The house of the Crown Prosecutor, Gérard de Villefort, is a tall, somewhat gloomy house on the Champs-Élysées.
And tonight he is going to the spring ball. All of Paris cannot stop talking about him. The stories one hears. Slaves.
And in its attic sits an old man whom illness has all but struck silent.
You?
And his beloved granddaughter.
Not?
Valentine de Villefort.
I was to attend, but Father has forbidden it on account of these charges against Commander de Morcerf. And I was so looking forward to going, because among the invited guests is... Oh, that I might see him for just a moment. Oh, Grandfather. He is of good family.
Who?
I cannot tell you. I wish I could, but I cannot. Father would never allow it.
Cry. Don't. Valentine.
You look truly beautiful tonight, Heyday.
Now at last, most honoured friends, it is time for me to make my first...
You shall dazzle them all.
...appearance.
My master exaggerates.
You're trembling, child.
Forgive me, master, but I am afraid.
Of what?
Of seeing him again.
I shall be at your side. No harm will befall you.
But if Commander de Morcerf recognizes me?
Remember, I am always with you. After you.
But for the briefest of moments, the Count hesitates.
I do not believe I can do this.
And in his head...
Dantès.
A voice.
How am I ever to endure this night?
The voice of his beloved and long-dead friend and fellow prisoner.
By remembering that you carry out God's will.
Abbé Faria.
But if I fail him...
You are God's instrument, here to carry out his divine will and take his just revenge on...
Fernand de Morcerf.
Trust in him, and you cannot fail. You cannot.
You are, as ever, my truest guide.
Now go, Dantès. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Count of Monte Cristo and Mademoiselle Ede.
Excited, curious eyes now peer over exquisitely ornamented fans, and sharp, curious glances bolt wild as white lightning across that ballroom bedecked with flowers.
Remember what I taught you, Ede. Never look down.
And it is now that I see him.
So we meet at long last, monsieur. You must be the Count of Monte Cristo. An honor. Fernand de Morcerf at your service.
Commander de Morcerf, permit me to introduce Ede.
Enchanted.
The man who murdered my father, my mother, my brothers, my sisters. The man who now gently takes my hand in his.
Yes.
The man who now raises it to his...
Enchanted.
Lips.
May I ask how long you have both been in Paris?
A few weeks. Your son Albert has been most hospitable.
And has my son had the great good fortune to be introduced to the charming Ede?
I do not believe he has yet had that pleasure. Perhaps you were on an errand for me that day.
Perhaps, master.
An errand? Ede is part of your household?
She is my slave.
Your... Oh.
I bought her in a market in Constantinople some 10 years ago. She was a child then, barely 9, I believe. The blue of her eyes was what first caught my attention.
They are indeed lustrous, Count.
And had obviously seen such terrible suffering.
And did you learn much about her history?
I learnt enough.
Which was?
That she was the daughter of a cruelly betrayed sultan, and as a consequence of that betrayal had suffered the most terrible misfortunes.
We've not met before, have we, Count?
I do not believe we have.
But I understand you have visited Baron Danglars.
In fact, we spoke of you amongst many other things.
You spoke of me?
Only in the most roundabout of terms, you understand.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last.
The honor was mine.
I hope that you will both enjoy the ball.
Indeed.
Count, Ede.
But as the commander walks across the hall, he does not so much as look at another of his fashionable guests. Instead, he opens a side door and disappears into his study.
Albert!
Yes, Father?
I need you to take over my duties tonight. Dear God.
Tell me what's happened.
It was Monte Cristo. Your friend, Monte Cristo.
What was?
It was he who has spread this terrible rumor against me. I know it is.
You must be mistaken.
I am not mistaken. The girl...
What girl?
The girl he is with.
You're not making any sense, Father.
Please, Albert.
If he has dishonoured you, then demand satisfaction.
I can't do that, not with this wretched tribunal tomorrow. How the devil do you know this Monte Cristo anyway?
He saved me from bandits in Rome.
And is a bandit himself.
Then honour demands that I...
Honour be damned.
Very well. If you will not do something about this...
Albert! Albert!
I can't tell you how delighted we were finally to see you at our house, Count.
Baron Danglars is indeed a financial sorcerer.
I'm sure my husband was only too happy to assist you.
And may I say that that is a most bewitching sable you're wearing.
It was a gift.
From your devoted husband, I assume?
For shame, Count.
I thought that was you, Hermine.
Mercedes, at last. You have outdone yourself as ever, my dear. A decor quite magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
And have you met the Count of Monte Cristo?
I have heard so very much about you.
And for the tiniest moment...
Madame?
She falters.
Oh, forgive me. You are most welcome to our home.
As if startled by a half-remembered presence.
Thank you.
And of course, I wanted to thank you personally for the great service you did my son in Rome.
I was only too glad to have been of assistance.
For a moment, the briefest of moments, the Count is no longer here, but racing along a quayside in Marseille.
Mercedes! Mercedes!
With his heart fit to burst with love and longing, as he all but sprints to her rickety house on that long-ago day at the end of February, 1815.
You're home! You're home!
25 years before.
When did you get back?
Just an hour ago. Is something wrong?
Wrong? What could possibly be wrong?
Then you've missed me.
Oh, come here, Edmond Dantès.
Oh, I spoke to my father, Mercedes. Tonight, we will celebrate our marriage feast at last. The room is booked. It's all arranged.
And we are finally to be married.
In just a few weeks. Oh, and that's not all.
What, Edmond?
Well, you'd probably not be interested.
What?
Well, Monsieur Morel wants me as captain of the Ferrand.
As captain? That's incredible.
Return to us at last, Dantès.
Fernand! How are you, my friend?
Never better.
I hope Fernand has been taking good care of you in my absence, Mercedes.
He has been most attentive.
Then I am indebted to you. You're coming to our marriage feast tonight, I hope.
May I speak with you for a moment, Mercedes? If Edmond permits.
As long as you be sure to give her back to me,
What did I ever do to be treated so harshly?
Oh, not again, Fernand, especially not here.
But then there is no hope for me, for us.
There is, and there never was any us. When are you ever...
Well, then I cannot live.
Don't do this, please.
Fernand!
Congratulations to you, Dantès. To you both. If you will excuse me.
Fernand?
Oh, leave him, Edmond.
Oh, did I do something to upset him?
Oh, let us take him at his word.
But let us follow the scheming Fernand.
Now you're clear, Fernand.
To that alleyway in the old port of Marseille.
Clear about what will happen as soon as this letter is delivered? The consequences?
To his rendezvous with Danglars.
Dantès will be arrested. Dantès will be arrested and more than likely thrown in jail for treason.
Then that will be an end to him.
And you can live with that?
If it means I marry Mercedes,
And nobody must ever know.
won't be me that opens his mouth.
To their betrayal and malicious denunciation of the innocent Edmond Dantès.
Monte Cristo!
Albert!
It is you who has dishonoured our family's good name. Do you deny it?
I do.
Then please, identify the young lady who accompanies you tonight.
Her name is Ede, and she is, I believe, the daughter of the late Sultan Ali Pasha.
And you bring her here, to this house?
As I was invited to do.
My glove, sir.
Please don't do this, Albert.
Shall we say the banks of the Seine?
If that is what you wish.
My second will call upon you at first light, the day after tomorrow. Will that be convenient?
It will.
Very well, then.
Albert!
Paris whirls into a hive of whispers.
The ball was suddenly over. Scandal. Imagine.
He has no soul, they say.
Oh, the Count of Monte Cristo.
And he never loses.
Never.
And as the night turns into the first light of day, the Count and I sit quietly together in my beautifully appointed chambers overlooking the Champs-Élysées.
And if this tribunal won't believe me?
They will believe you, Ede. You must have faith.
Commander de Morcerf is a national hero.
He is also a murderer.
Will you come with me to court?
It will be better if you go on your own, but I shall be here waiting. Depend upon it.
You are my most loving master.
There is no need to address me so.
But am I not your slave?
In name alone.
Away from you, I have no freedom.
Surely the day must come when a child liberates herself from her parent, no matter how benign they may be.
But you are not my parent, and I am very far from considering myself your child.
I am not sure I take your meaning, Ede.
Will that traitorous devil, Fernand de Morcerf, at last pay for his crimes?
Thanks to you, he will. Yes.
Then my family will finally be avenged.
Sleep now, child.
And as the Count closes the door and descends to his study, another study door
Have you any idea what time it is, Commander?
is opened.
I do, Baron Danglars. Yes. But I have come to you on a matter of some urgency.
Which is what, may I ask?
The conversation you had with your good friend, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Now, Fernand. No need for the tone. What on earth do you think you're doing?
Focusing your attention, I hope.
Have we not seen these two together before? In a small, dirty alley in the old port of Marseille?
I don't know what it is you think I can do for you.
I think you can publish a retraction of the accusations against me.
I am merely the paper's proprietor, not its editor.
Don't play me for a fool. Publish a retraction.
Provide me with some evidence supporting your position, and I will gladly do so.
Of course, they were both a little leaner then, a little hungrier.
What did this Count of Monte Cristo tell you? Well?
He merely mentioned in passing that he had heard tell of a high-ranking French officer being involved in the betrayal of Ali Pasha to the Turks. We had our man out there do a little investigating, and... You know what you did, Fernand. Tribunal or no tribunal.
This isn't happening.
You were always greedy. Even back when you were a nobody fisherman in Marseille, mooning over that peach Mercedes.
I will make you pay for this. Mark my words.
Oh, before you go...
What?
Regarding the wedding arrangements between your son Albert and my Eugénie, it might well be prudent for us to... Given the circumstances, I don't know.
Are you cancelling our agreement?
Reputation, my dear Fernand. It's all about reputation.
Madame de Morcerf.
Monsieur.
A great pleasure to see you once again, madame, and my thanks for a most diverting evening.
I shall come straight to the point of my visit, if I may.
Of course.
My son.
Yes?
But watch, most honoured friends, as her resolve deserts her. As she is confronted now by those cold blue eyes, searching out, it seems, the deepest chasms of her heart.
I believe my son was a friend to you.
I still consider him so.
And am I, then, by extension, a friend also, Count?
I am at your service, madame.
But are we friends?
Observe them there together, eyes fixed steadily upon the other, as if each dares the other.
Perhaps when we are a little better acquainted.
To breathe.
Are you sure I cannot offer you any refreshment, some coffee, perhaps?
May I speak frankly?
By all means.
You have suffered greatly, I think.
Suffered?
In your life. You have lost attachments, perhaps loved ones.
The point of your question, madame.
But you are not unhappy now.
My present happiness is on an equal par with my former disappointments.
I am not sure I take your meaning.
No.
No. You are married, monsieur?
I have not had that good fortune.
You are unattached?
I am.
The girl who accompanied you yesterday, the girl who now gives evidence against my husband.
My slave, Ede. There was a girl, since you ask, a girl I once loved, in Malta.
Malta?
Long time ago. 25 years. While I was unfortunately lost at sea, she discovered she loved another. It is an old song, often sung. Perhaps my youthful heart was not as resilient to disappointment as it might have been.
And you are sure she found she loved
another?
As sure as you were standing there before me, madame.
There could be no mistake. You have never thought to return to Malta to seek her out?
No.
And have you forgiven her?
Her I have forgiven. Others, those who engineered our separation, I have not.
But who could have engineered your separation? Did you not just say you were lost at sea?
Did I?
Spare my son's life, monsieur.
It is he who has challenged me.
Then I beg you.
I need not remind you of the verdict of that stony-eyed tribunal, thanks in no small part to the evidence I now give on this miserable Parisian afternoon.
Father?
Yes, Albert.
What are you doing?
I need not remind you of the public vilification heaped upon the house of the unmasked traitor Fernand de Morcerf.
Arranging my affairs.
Or of the warrant now issued for his immediate arrest.
The girl who accompanied the Count last night, Ada.
What of her?
Her evidence to the tribunal this afternoon.
If you've something to say, boy.
Is it true, Father? The things she accuses you of: betrayal, treason.
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
Whatever I did or did not do, I did for my family.
Then the allegations are genuine. You really did betray the Sultan Ali Pasha. Engineered the slaughter of his entire family. Everything we have. Everything I am. A lie.
Goodbye.
Answer me. Father.
As I have already said, madame, the matter is out of my hands.
Then you are resolved to duel with my son tomorrow morning.
Honor demands it.
The girl in Malta.
What about her?
Have you ever heard from her?
She has long forgotten me.
Did you never think to seek her out and ask her?
I believe she married one of those who betrayed me.
I have no idea what you are talking about, monsieur.
I believe you, Madame de Morcerf. I do.
The son cannot be held responsible for the crimes of his father, no matter how heinous. Lose this duel, I beg you.
Then you are asking me to die. We shall see.
We shall see?
A most pleasant visit, madame. Jacobo will show you out.
I can find the door without him. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
For what?
For everything we have both lost.
And as the sun sets on that dreadful day,
Count!
our attention must journey...
Am I to assume that you are Albert II, Monsieur Morel?
I am.
...to the rising of the sun, as it illuminates those quiet banks of the Seine.
Is he not with you?
He must be delayed.
I take it he has heard the tribunal's verdict against his father.
One assumes so.
We have met before, have we not?
We have. At Albert's apartments.
A happier rendezvous than this, I think.
It was, I believe, your very first day in Paris.
Morel, you say?
Yes.
Not at all related to Morel and Sons of Marseille.
Pierre Morel was my father. You knew him?
Only by repute. He is well, I hope.
He died some time ago.
My sincere condolences.
Thank you.
Count!
At last.
You are late, monsieur.
I must beg your forgiveness.
Albert.
There is no need to kneel.
I have accused you falsely.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My father was, I believed, a soldier, a commander, above all a man of honor. I believed all of these things of him without question. All of them.
Get up, Albert.
But
please.
I realise now that he is in fact a traitor. That my entire life has been based on an infamous lie. It was never my intention to dishonour you, Count. Please, accept my sincere gratitude for all that you have done for me. Adieu.
Wait, Albert. Wait!
Paris, it seems, is in uproar.
Disappeared, almost without trace. Well, is he armed? I believe so. In that case, alert your best officers, initiate a manhunt. I want the traitor Fernand de Morcerf standing before me in the dock this afternoon.
Are we really not taking anything with us, Mamma?
Nothing.
But what will become of the house? The furniture?
The state will take it all, in compensation for your father's crimes.
And father?
Is a wanted man. We must do our best to forgive him.
Where will we go?
Home. To Marseille.
Mother, wait.
Yes?
I hope you will not be too disappointed in me.
Whatever's happened?
I have accepted a commission with the Dragoons.
The Dragoons?
My mind is quite made up. How else is the good name of de Morcerf ever to be reclaimed?
In that case, what choice do I have?
God bless you, Mother. And thank you.
Now, I would very much like to leave this house.
Monte Cristo!
Leave and never return.
Monte Cristo!
Commander de Morcerf.
You just barged in here, sir.
Thank you, Jacopo. That will be all.
Shall I not alert the authorities?
Not just at this second, no.
But I...
That will be all, Jacopo. May I offer you some brandy, Commander?
Brandy?
Or wine?
Are you mocking me?
No. I trust your wife and son are well.
My wife and son have abandoned me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Are you? Are you really?
I am.
You see, I very much wanted to see for myself the face of the man who has actively sought to destroy me.
In order for you to accomplish that, you need only find yourself a looking glass.
What did you say?
I said you need only find yourself a looking glass.
You know that I could kill you where you stand.
I know that you could try.
Is that a threat?
It is a simple statement of fact.
Do you know who I am?
All too well.
I assume your man has gone to alert the authorities.
Ade was barely 8 years old when I bought her. A child in a dirty cage.
Your little slave girl testified against me in open court. Lied.
Do stop deluding yourself, Fernand.
You dare to address me by my Christian name?
I do.
Then again you have me at a disadvantage, monsieur.
Do you really not know me?
Of course I don't know you.
I think perhaps your wife may have recognized me.
Mercedes was here.
She is still as beautiful as she ever was, isn't she?
What business have you with my wife?
To think that we were engaged to be married. Once upon a time.
Dantès. Edmond Dantès.
You seem surprised.
This is a trick. A jest.
14 years in the Chateau d'If.
Get away from me!
Ignored, forgotten, left to die. And all thanks to a piece of paper falsely denouncing me as a traitor to the authorities.
It was Danglars. Danglars who wrote that note.
And you who delivered it.
How could you know that?
I know what occurred in Marseille that night in every particular, Fernand.
That Edmond Dantès is dead. Dead.
Really?
How can this be happening?
And now, at last, you know what it is to have everything you have ever loved taken away from you, Fernand.
I could kill you. I could. This pistol's loaded.
Hard to kill a dead man, wouldn't you say? I'd imagine your execution will attract quite a crowd, don't you? You'll be the talk of all Paris.
And Danglars?
Danglars and I will meet in due course. You may depend upon it.
Oh, help me, Dantès, please.
No.
I cannot be arrested. The disgrace.
There is no alternative. Unless...
Unless...
You hold the solution in the palm of your hand. Goodbye, Fernand.
Oh, you don't want to watch me die?
I believe I already have.
The first blossoms of spring tumble every which way along the bright and airy boulevards of the always magnificent Paris, heralding at last the first stir of summer as they flutter hopelessly against the locked and shuttered windows of the house of the traitor de Morcerf, who even now, most honoured friends, raises a gleaming silver pistol to his forehead. And now a single shot in a darkened room echoes along every shadowy street and alley until its reverberations reach even the oh-so beautifully decorated apartments of one of the most desired addresses in Paris.
My dear Count.
Baron Danglars, what an absolute delight.
That came as soon as I heard.
Heard?
That the traitor de Morcerf was here, in this very room.
A matter best forgotten.
Dangerous man, de Morcerf. Ruthless. Always was.
Well, he's quite dead now, is he not?
With a pistol given him by the king, apparently.
The irony. Was there some other reason for your visit, Baron Danglars? It's not that it isn't always a pleasure, but...
Well, yes, Count. Actually, there was. You see, now that Albert de Morcerf has left Paris in disgrace, well, obviously my beautiful daughter Eugénie is suddenly no longer affianced.
Affianced?
My point is, the young man you mentioned when we discussed extending you the credit of my bank. Your ward. And...
Andrea Cavalcanti.
The very fellow.
What about him?
I wondered if he might not be a more suitable suitor for my Eugénie.
Why? The same thought had actually crossed my mind.
It had?
Do you doubt me?
Oh, this is news without compare, sir. Without compare. Well, we must meet the boy as soon as is possible.
Well, you surely don't imagine that I will provide you with a date this instant, Baron?
Oh, of course not, my dear Count. Perish the thought. It's just that my wife and I are keen to know you so very much better.
Oh, you will come to know me better, Baron. Depend upon it.
Good. Marvellous. Oh, and, I take it the credit I afforded to you is quite sufficient for your needs?
Perfectly so.
Ah, in that case, I shall,
Indeed. Au revoir.
As Paris settles into early summer and streetlights hiss into golden light, a carriage, resolute as death, now pulls up outside the Count's apartments.
Maltese.
Yes, Jacopo.
Looks like you have another visitor. Crown Prosecutor Gérard de Villefort.
I see.
It's alone, Maltese. I just thought...
Thank you, old friend, but it's nothing I cannot deal with.
And I trust you are satisfied with how we brought Madame de Villefort's carriage down.
It was, of course, expertly done. Not a scratch to man or beast.
Still got a trick or two up my sleeve, don't I?
We shall take a pipe of hashish together later, I hope.
Certainly.
Now, we'd best not delay the Crown Prosecutor any longer than we have to.
Breathing softly, oh, so very softly, observe the Count as he looks into the mirror above the fire, and does not see in its brilliant reflection an exquisitely furnished room.
Repeat it back to me, Dantès. All of it.
But instead a dungeon, dark and buried deep in the bowels.
But I understand it, Abbe Faria.
Of the Chateau d'If.
Repeat it.
But what if you're wrong? What if they did not betray me?
Then you're a fool, Edmond, and deserve to rot here. I say it.
Fernand and Danglars betrayed me.
Their motives?
Fernand for Mercedes, for lust, and Danglars for my position on the Pharaon.
Good. You're learning at last.
But still, de Villefort's reason for imprisoning me here is unclear. He was prosecutor for Marseille, a man of responsibility and trust.
And let us analyze him again.
But we have already analyzed them over and over and over.
And we'll continue to do so until we have discovered the meaning behind his actions. Now, you say on the night of your arrest, you had a letter to deliver.
Yes.
A letter addressed to whom?
To a General Noirtier.
Noirtier. Think, Faria. Think. Of course.
What, old friend?
Don't you see, Dantès? Noirtier is the key.
The key to what?
Your undoing.
My undoing?
Yes, Jacopo.
Monsieur Gérard de Villefort, crime prosecutor.
Thank you, Jacopo. That will be all.
Count.
Monsieur, Count of Monte Cristo.
An honor, sir.
Well, I thought it only right and proper that I, Gérard de Villefort, Crown Prosecutor of Paris, come to your house and formally thank you for the kindness you demonstrated my family in their hour of need.
Monsieur de Villefort, the satisfaction of preserving the life of a child and not sundering that most sacred of bonds which exists between a mother and her son relieved you of any obligation to visit me today.
You are too gracious.
Then let us say no more about it.
Geography.
I'm sorry?
Well, the maps on the wall there, is it an interest?
I'm more interested in humanity.
You're a philosopher?
As you were a crown prosecutor. Now tell me, please, is that a title worth having?
I beg your pardon?
Because for my part, I'm damned if I can see any kind of use for it.
They say you have travelled widely, Count. The East?
Yes.
Then perhaps those cultures do not quite comprehend our subtle systems of French justice.
They understand an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Ask Fernand de Morcerf.
De Morcerf took his own life, and so escaped rightful prosecution.
But in taking his own life, has not God's justice most surely been done?
You've not been in Paris long, have you, Count?
Long enough.
And in that room of shadow and silence, another room starts to appear to the Count.
Dantès. They say your name is Dantès?
That is correct, sir.
A room not seen in over 25 years.
And you were arrested when?
Not 1 hour ago, at my marriage feast.
A room in Marseille.
Now, according to this document, you are apparently a fanatical Bonapartiste, actively engaged in plans to return the disgraced emperor back to power.
I'm what?
Well, is that not why you have been denounced?
Denounced?
You sound surprised.
It's true that I delivered a package to Elba on behalf of the captain of the Pharaon, of which I am first mate.
To Elba? And did you see Bonaparte?
I did, sir, but only for an instant.
And what was in this package?
I've no idea.
Well, you have an honest look about you, Dantès.
Because everything, in every particular, I say is true, sir.
Well, now, think carefully before you answer this. Is there anything you have about your person which might incriminate you in any way?
I have this letter, sir, addressed to one General Noirtier.
Repeat that name, please.
Noirtier? General Noirtier? Are you acquainted with the gentleman, sir?
Have you had any personal dealings with General Noirtier?
None whatsoever. Until a week ago, I never even heard of him.
Right. The letter, please. The devil.
Sir?
Have you opened this letter? Tampered with it in any way?
No, sir.
Would it surprise you to know that this letter proves that there is a very real plot to restore the traitor Napoleon as Emperor of France? Hmm? As well as timely warnings to those closely associated with the intrigue.
It would, sir, completely.
Now, here is what I am going to do for you, Dantès. First of all, I'm going to burn this letter. A letter you are going to forget you ever had in your possession, is that clear?
It is forgotten already.
And then I'm going to instruct the guards to take you to the Chateau d'If, where...
The Chateau d'If?
Where you will be held for your safety until I have discovered who has acted so mendaciously against you. I shall get to the bottom of this, Monsieur Dantès. You have my solemn word on it. Sergeant.
Sir.
I'm finished with this prisoner.
Very good, sir.
You give my compliments to the governor of the D'If, and you tell him that in this regard, NATBT, he'll understand.
NATBT. Very good, sir.
Now, the sergeant here, he'll take good care of you.
Thank you, monsieur. Thank you.
We shall meet again under more pleasant circumstances, I hope. I hope so too, sir.
I hope so too, sir.
Perhaps I might offer you some refreshment, Monsieur de Villefort, some brandy?
As the Count stares at the thin-drawn man who stands so censoriously before him, it seems inconceivable that he could ever have been so naive as to...
Thank you, no.
Believe him.
Then perhaps, as an officer of the law, you can help me with an abbreviation I came across some years ago in an old legal document.
Yes, gladly.
Trust him.
NATBT.
Ah, it was an informal code we used years ago. No action to be taken. It was generally used to signify men who were perceived to be dangerous political activists. Anti-monarchists.
Bonapartists.
Bonapartists, especially. Fanatics to a man, every one.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Am I to understand that you do have some interest in our judicial system, after all?
Although I consider myself to be above all human law, yes.
Above all... I'm not sure I'm quite with you.
There are certain men whose personalities have been so fashioned by fate and destiny, men who accurately perceive the sacred truth of justice and answer only to the greatest and most magnificent judge of all.
And who might that be?
Why, God himself.
And do you consider yourself to be such a man?
I do.
I see. I see that it amuses you to make sport of me.
Not by any means.
Well, I thank you once again for the great service you did my wife and child, sir. It's been a most fascinating conversation. Good evening.
There is one more thing I would ask. Your father...
Yes?
His name is Noirtier, isn't it? General Noirtier?
May I ask why this is of interest?
I heard he was a brave and noble commander.
Your information is correct.
For a Bonapartist.
The somewhat misguided political views of my father are well documented.
But you do not share them?
And never have.
Is that why you changed your name?
Is there something that you wish to share with me, Count?
Only that I hope you and your wife will do me the honor of visiting me at my country house.
We shall await your invitation keenly, Count.
And as the Crown Prosecutor stiffly bows his head...
Monsieur.
That same, once fearless, General Noirtier, father to de Villefort, loyal supporter of the long-dead Emperor Napoleon, is being fed some cold soup.
It's no good you kicking up so, Father. Can't let you starve, can we?
Yeah.
And it's parsnip, your favourite.
From a wooden spoon. He who, as we know, most honoured friends...
Stroke or no stroke, you're not above good manners, General.
...sits alone in a dusty attic.
Very well, then. We shall wait until Monsieur de Villefort returns from visiting the Count of Monte Cristo, and you can tell him why you have refused to eat.
Cristo!
I just told you all about him. The man who saved young Edouard and I from certain death. Do you not listen to a word I say?
Valentine!
Your granddaughter is in her room.
Tin!
Some soup first. Here goes. Well done. And open. I must say, the house will certainly be quiet when Valentine is finally off our hands and married.
Married?
Yes, General, married. To Franz d'Epinay, no less.
D'Epinay?
Such a well-connected family. Aristocratic.
Oh,
monsieur!
Lawyer! Lawyer!
I shall fetch your son, I shall.
Valentine! Valentine!
And explain your disgusting behaviour to him.
Secrets. Paris is all about secrets.
Over here, my love.
And in the quietest corner of de Villefort's somewhat gloomy garden, another
I have counted the hours.
is to be discovered on either side of an old garden wall.
If only I could hold you in my arms and kiss you.
Don't say it, my love.
Oh, then let me climb over.
No, you mustn't. Listen, Maximilian. There is a terrible rumour.
What rumour?
I am to be engaged to Franz d'Epinay.
D'Epinay?
You know him.
I do, and he's a fool.
Valentine! There's my stepmother. You must go.
I cannot bear it.
Where are you, you silly girl?
Go!
Until tomorrow, my love.
There you are. Did you not hear me calling?
I was just on my...
In future, will you come when you are called for?
It's no good you pulling faces, Father. Valentine is to be married to Franz d'Epinay, and there it is.
Lawyer! Lawyer!
What?
Lawyer!
A lawyer? Why?
Disinherit!
Disinherit who?
Valentine!
You would destroy your granddaughter's one opportunity for security and social advancement.
Lawyer! Lawyer!
The d'Epinay family have one of the oldest and most respected names in France, and weren't you and he allies?
Lawyer!
That's enough, Father! Now, your wishes regarding who inherits this family's wealth will, of course, be respected and honoured. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Valentine! Valentine!
Come.
You wanted to see me, Father?
I did, Valentine. For some time now, your stepmother and I have considered your future happiness.
Thank you, Father.
And to that end, we've had the good fortune to engineer a match between yourself and the d'Epinay family.
I see.
I wanted to be the first to share this happy news with you.
May I ask if you are resolved on pursuing this course of action?
You may, and I am. Are you crying?
No, Father.
Oh, dear child. It is for the best, I promise you. Come.
Have you told Valentine the good news, Gerard?
I have.
Is it not good news, Valentine?
It is, I suppose.
You suppose?
You may go to your room, Valentine.
Thank you, Father, stepmother.
Straight to bed, mind. She's so willful.
You might be kinder, Eloise.
Kinder?
Well, the girl has a lot to adjust to.
We should arrange a meeting with Monsieur d'Epinay just as soon as we can.
Agreed.
Perhaps after we have visited the Count of Monte Cristo at his new house in Auteuil.
At?
He told me about it this afternoon. Apparently it's haunted.
Sorry, his house where?
Auteuil. Rue de la Fontaine. Story goes that these two young lovers buried their baby in his garden, and one can still hear its ghostly cries in the night.
He told you this.
What a remarkable character the Count is.
Which number? Rue de la Fontaine.
Which number?
Yeah, which number?
Well, no,
I want to look at you. Why can't you just answer the question?
28. Didn't your late wife's parents have a house at that address?
They did. Yes, they did.
Are you all right, Gerard? look as though you've seen a ghost yourself.
Forgive me, Eloise. It's been a long and difficult day.
Are you sure you don't want me to call a
No,
doctor?
I am positive, thank you. Thank you.
Extraordinary, the coincidence, no?
Extraordinary.
In The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, adapted by Sebastian Bonchkiewicz, the Count is played by Ian Glen, Haydée by Jane Lapotaire, the younger Haydée, Amber Rose Reva, and Abbé Faria, Richard Johnson. Baron Danglars is Toby Jones, Hermine Danglars, Stephanie Racine, Fernand de Morcerf, Zubin Varla, and Mercedes de Morcerf, Josette Simon. Gérard de Villefort is Paul Rees, Eloise de Villefort, Kate Fleetwood, General Noirtier, Carl Johnson, Valentine, Lizzie Watts, and Albert, Will Howard. Jacopo is played by Joe Sims, Max Morel by Adam Nagaitis, and the coachman by Paul Stonehouse. The music is by David Tobin and Jeff Meagan, and the directors are Jeremy Mortimer and Sasha Yevtushenko.